What's up everybody, and a lot of people come to my streams and comment on my videos to ask about how to actually learn Spider-Man. So I decided to put this guide together for you guys to teach you how to go from a complete beginner to one of the GOATs on Spider-Man. And this guide is applicable to controller players as well, because I was recently able to teach myself how to play Spider-Man on controller by following the 7 steps that I'm about to teach you guys. Now the way these 7 steps work is that I broke Spider-Man down by crucial aspects of his mechanics, and I grouped the mechanics together and put them in an order that I think you should learn them. Obviously, you'll start with step 1, practice and familiarize yourself with it, and then move on to step 2, and practice and familiarize yourself with step 2 before combining it with what you learned in step 1. And then, learn and familiarize yourself with step 3, and then combine what you learned in step 3 with 1 and 2, and so on and so forth. Basically, the steps are there to teach you crucial combos and mechanics in one similar grouping at a time, so it's not overwhelming, and the steps make your progress noticeable, and to me, more fun. Also, with just steps 1 through 4, you can really get a lot of value with Spider-Man and compete at a relatively high level. But with that said, it's time to teach you guys what each step actually entails. Okay, the first step to learning Spider-Man is learning his movement. Because while it seems pretty simple at first, like you've got your swings, you've got your simple swing, you got your wall climb, there's actually a little bit of complexity that goes into it. So I would recommend taking these notes I'm about to give you and then just take some time to just swing around the practice range or custom game and just get used to his movement. Because obviously his movement's low-key the most important part of his kit. That's why people hate him so much, because he's so fast. That's how he's able to get in and get out and do so much more unspeakable things to people's backlines. Now, a couple tips I'm going to give you is that you can actually change the trajectory of Spider-Man's swings depending on where you're looking with your camera and what arrow keys you're hitting or where you're pulling your joystick on a controller. So for example, if you want to go under a door frame, aim above the door frame and hold, get the fuck out of the way. Aim above the door frame and hold S, or pull back on your joystick to go underneath it. Some other things you could do is you could aim at the top of ledges like this, and you'll actually go up above it, which can lead into like down slam combos. Or if you want to get away really fast, which this is pretty useless, if you aim at eye level, Spider-Man will pull himself straight to an object like that and then give himself a concussion on the wall. But if you want to pull yourself and then like climb on the wall and run away, that it can be pretty useful sometimes. Another thing you can do with walls is just to press your swing key when you're running up against it. So you just tap it and it launches you up in the air.
Those are bad guys.
Now the next thing is another very important part of Spider-Man, and that's his bunny hop. So you just want to aim at the ground, swing, and then cluster and jump. So just aim at the ground, cluster, and jump. Aim at the ground, swing, cluster, jump, and you can string that as long as you want. And now the way you avoid that little fall down animation is just by shooting another cluster. So you can even bunny hop based off of a swing. So like that, I canceled the fall down animation on the swing, and then boom. So as long as you have momentum, all you have to do is cluster and then jump and chain the jumps and you're good. You can even get fancy with it and hit a little melee, hit a little spin, you feel me? Do whatever you want with it. Now, if you fuck it up, you just kind of look goofy, but it's not the end of the world. You still waste a swing though. Like if you jump too early, you kind of get screwed, but we'll get into that later. That's actually what you want to do to get into some long swing stuff, which leads me into my next point about movement, which is you can use your uppercut to go even further. If you aim at the ground and then swing and then uppercut, you can go extra far, or you can jump, cluster, uppercut, and that leads into pulls, which we'll talk about later in the video. You can also do infinite swings, and the way you do that is you just aim, and then you just keep aiming where your swing is. I can't talk because I'm focused on it, but as long as you keep aiming where you put your swing thing at, where you aimed it, whatever you get what I'm trying to say, you could just infinitely go like this. And on certain maps, like Clintar, you can stall infinitely by doing that. So, yeah, keep that in mind. And you could also be annoying, obviously, on maps with walls and stuff by just running on walls and doing something like this on points. But, yeah. Alright, so step 2 to learning Spider-Man is fully understanding his abilities. Because a lot of people try to just skip this step and move on to the combos and don't actually understand why they're not working or what's going wrong. For example, people don't know that Spider-Man's maximum range for a pull is 20 meters. As soon as you step further away from 20 meters, you're not hitting that pull. So when you're going for off the map combos, which we'll talk about later, as long as you release within 20 meters, you will hit the pull. Also, people don't understand the difference between a simple swing and a manual swing. A simple swing is just going to bind you to any object, and pull you in the most convenient way possible that the AI generates, whatever their computer systems. I'm not a computer science person, but it's just going to generate whatever's closest, attach it to that object, and go. So it's great for running away. A manual swing is when you actually look and press your key, and it goes exactly where you aim. Another part of your abilities is that people don't actually know how Spider-Man's down slam works. Those 2 ways to trigger a down slam is every time you swing, as long as your feet don't touch the ground, you're gonna have a down slam. So like, boom, you swing, you get a down slam after. Swing, down slam as long as my feet don't touch the ground. So you can even do that with the swing cancel, like after an uppercut, for example, which is gonna lead into our combos. And you could do that, or after a double jump. And those are the main ways to trigger your down slam, which is probably your second most important ability besides like your pull and uppercut, which are extremely important. But this is your like traditional melee way that's not on a cooldown to do damage. And then knowing how like your get over here works and stuff like that is also important. But I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Usually people don't have a problem with that. Alright, step 3 is going to be Spider-Man's simple combos. His first combo is what we call the bread and butter. And that's basically the combo that everybody was hitting when he first released. And what that is cluster, get over here, uppercut, swing cancel, into down slam. And the way you swing cancel is you just press your swing and then cluster right after while you're in the air. Press your swing and then cluster. And then that allows you to slam. So it looks something like this. Now, if you want to basically insta-kill 250 HP heroes, including other Spider-Man, if you want to diff other Spider-Man, you want to cluster them twice, use your get over here, and then swing cancel, and that cluster from your swing cancel will kill them. So like when you're trying to diff another Spider-Man, you just cluster them twice, boom boom, get over here, boom, and they're dead. That's the easy way to kill them. The other simple combo is to do a swing into a down slam uppercut combo. And if you're high enough up, you can even get an initial cluster in, and then do it, and it'll kill. That even kills 275 HP heroes, as you can see there. So all it is cluster, and then down slam cluster uppercut, and that'll kill. Now, the other simple combos are the combo and the simple, what I just call the simple pull combo. So with the simple pull combo, you're just clustering them, pulling them to you, punching them, and then uppercutting them. So what you want to do is you just cluster them, pull them, punch them, cluster them, uppercut. And then to finish them off, you can do like the swing cancel into down slam, because this doesn't actually kill 275 HP heroes. It only kills 250. And then there's the combo, which implements a jump into that. So as you're pulling them to you, you want to jump, punch them, and then jump again after your second cluster. So you cluster them, pull them to you, jump, and then as you're going to hit them with your second cluster, you jump again. And then you're above their head and it's harder for them to hit you. Now let's get into step 4, which is arguably the most important part of Spider-Man's kit. To get value on almost every map, you need to know how to get off the map kills. You can insta-kill a tank by doing this. You just pull them off the map and they're dead. This is why Spider-Man has so much value in high elo. Ignore the fact that I just missed 2 in a row. I'm ass. I'm a shitter.
Now I gotcha.
Now, there's actually 3 main ways to do the off-the-map combo. The first way, which is the simple way, is just a bunny hop. Swing at the ground, cluster, pull. Aim at the ground. You could be anywhere. You could be surface level, jump, aim at the ground, and then pull. Jump up to get you up in the air a little bit. Aim at the ground, cluster, jump, and then pull. Alright, now before getting into the next 2 ways to do off-the-map pulls, you have to know how to do a pull immediately after uppercutting. Because uppercutting actually puts you into an animation where I'm pressing my pull key and it doesn't come out right away, which means you're going to miss your 20-meter timing. Because if you remember, you have to be within 20 meters to hit the pull, and this uppercut puts you in an animation that you can only cancel by pressing a swing. So, you can actually cancel it with that swing cancel. However, if you're, say, looking at a wall, it's gonna pull you to a wall, pull you to the ground when you try to cancel your uppercut animation with the swing. So as you can see, the uppercut animation is a lot slower. So what you want to do is you actually cancel that swing animation with the pull itself. So as you can see, I'm not going to the wall anymore. I'm canceling the animation with the swing, and then I'm canceling the swing with a pull so I don't zip to anything. So practice that, And then once you get that down, you can do the next two main ways to do off the map pulls. For one way, if you want to do tighter angles, pull people really fast, really far, and areas where you don't have a lot of straight runway, you could just get high ground, aim at the ground, uppercut, and then do your pull cancel, and you can pull them. So I'll show you again. Get up in the air, aim at the ground, uppercut before touching the ground, and then do your pull cancel while aiming at them and pull them really far and really fast. Now, if you want to be sneaky and you have a bit of a runway, like as you can see I have a lot of room to do my off the map, you want to aim at the ground, you want to pull, cluster, jump, uppercut. It sounds like a lot of inputs, but once you get them down in a row, it's really easy. And then you go extra far, but it's a little bit slower and it requires more of a straight line to do it. And I would argue that it's actually a little bit easier than the look down combo, because you have to flick really fast and really far, while this way you have more time to aim because it's really slow. As you can see, it's really slow, but it's much easier to hit, and man, all you gotta do is hit it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how fast, how slow it is, as long as you're pulling them off the map and you know it's gonna pull them far enough, you're good. You know what I mean?
Spider sling.
Now obviously the other ways to do off the maps are just to like get some momentum, turn around and pull. Like swing past them, look at them. Then you don't have to do the swing cancel combo. You just have to swing, look at them, and pull.
Spider sling.
Alright, this is editor me jumping in right here because I wanted to tell you guys that if you really want to get some advanced practice in with pulling, use those settings I showed on the control panel in this little area down here, and use it on Luna Snows, who's gonna be most likely the hardest character to hit. That would be like optimal to go for. Like obviously a Rocket's hard to hit, but you're not really gonna go for him because he uses his dashes and just lives. So Luna's gonna be relatively hard to hit, so she's good to practice with. And then just sit in this little area down here and then just practice the many ways to hit the pulls. And that's really how I got good at it. So yeah. Now that you know those 4 steps, those are probably the most important 4 steps. And honestly, you could be a good Spider-Man player just knowing those combos I showed you and how to do off the maps. But I want to get into some of the advanced stuff so y'all can get really fancy and just overall better and have the best ways to kill certain targets. Because, for example, a bread and butter is not going to work on a lot of characters like a Luna Snow who just right clicks and freezes you. You're going to look stupid. So that leads me into what I call the simple swing combos and what other people call them too. And that's when you use a simple swing or a simple swing like that to do a combo. Now, for example, the one people call it like the flash step. Basically, it's just to get over here, but instead of doing an uppercut right after, you want to press and hold your simple swing just for a second to end up behind the person you're targeting, do a down slam, and then uppercut. So you cluster them, get over here, press your simple swing, and then just left click, or for me it's left trigger is my melee. You want to hit your melee button to do the down slam and then cluster uppercut to get the kill. Now another way to do this is to flash step behind them and then uppercut, so it's same thing. Now ideally you want to wait for the impact of your get over here to hit them to get that extra damage, but if you mess up and you press it too early, that doesn't matter because you'll still blink behind them and kill most people. But wait for the impact, boom, do the combo, wait for the impact, boom, do the uppercut combo, and you could even freestyle it. You could boom. You feel me? There's a lot of stuff you could do with it. Also, if you're up close or maybe your Spider-Man's engaging you with his get over here, you can do it, tap it long enough to get up in the air just to get that instant down slam, and you can kill a Spider-Man who's doing his bread and butter on you faster than he can kill you. So like, say you're up close and personal, boom, press it, straight into that combo, and he's dead. Feel me? Now, on keyboard and mouse, you have the ability to scroll wheel, which is a huge advantage on Spider-Man, because as you can see, I have simple swing on scroll wheel, and I have it on control. Scroll wheel means it just instantly comes out. So now no matter where I am, as long as I'm in the air, it instantly comes out and boom. Oops, I pressed my ult, but y'all get the point. I simple swing. As long as I'm in the air, I simple swing, and then I can always down slam. Which means his get over here combo can actually be way faster by doing the uppercut. And then instead of doing the swing cancel like that, you just simple swing with scroll wheel and then boom. But yeah, the other thing for now to keep in mind is that your simple swing is going to be able to speed up a lot of other combos, especially on keyboard and mouse where you can insta cancel it. Which leads me into step 6, which is your advanced pull combos. For example, you have your hydro combo. You couldn't see it there, but there was a simple swing. Just like that. And basically what the hydro combo is it's 2 punches in a row into your uppercut. So you cluster, punch, cluster, simple swing, punch, cluster, uppercut. So it looks like this. And when you implement that with a cluster and then a pull,
Now I gotcha.
it's basically impossible to escape. And this actually kills 300 HP combos. 300. Oh my god, dude. When I'm teaching y'all how to play Spider-Man, I can't fucking speak. Oh wait, he's 275 now. What am I doing?
Spider sling.
But as you can see, it pretty much insta-kills a 300 HP target. As long as you put that extra cluster in the end, he's dead. You feel me? He's a goner. But that's also the main way you want to kill Jeffs, because, you know, Jeffs can just go underground and run away. So, boom. You hit them with that right there. They're not living. They're dying to that. Another advanced pull combo is the Danny combo. Now, this one's kind of hard to do, and I'm going to be honest, I cannot do this shit on controller because my sense is too slow. But on keyboard and mouse, I play on relatively fast sense. And this combo actually requires a... Holy shit, I can't speak. It requires a really fast 180 flick. So what you want to do is you want to aim at their feet, your target's feet, swing towards them, and then uppercut. Like that. And then after you do that, you want to flick away, and then do a bunny hop away, flick and pull them. It sounds complex, but all it is this right here. And I missed it. I'm ass. Yo, just click off the video. I'm dog shit. I'm not teaching y'all shit, am I? Oh my god, I missed it twice in a row.
Spider sling. Now I gotcha.
So as you can see right there, that's all you gotta do. Swing at their feet, uppercut them, swing away, and then as they're up in the air, you just pull them to you, pull them into your team, and then kidnap them and touch them pretty much. And then you could kill them however you want after you do that. You know what I'm saying? You could do pull them into your team. Oop, I fucked it up. Pull them into your team, do a combo, pull them into your team, and do like an uppercut combo like this. You know what I'm saying? You could get creative with it. I don't know why I keep messing it up. I'm some hot ass.
Now I gotcha.
But boom. That's all you gotta do right there. Now, the other important combo is Spider-Man's yo-yo combo, and even though it's arguably his most important and most valuable ability besides off the maps, because obviously yo-yos can pull people out of support ults and touch them in the air, pull them into La La Land and touch them, you feel me? I didn't mention it previously because it's way too hard for me to perform and explain how to do it at the same time, so I'm not gonna lie, I need Editor Me to take it away. You feel me? Editor Me, go ahead and yap, twin. Yeah, I really don't know what Past Me was thinking when he told Editor Me to explain this, because it's really hard to teach the yo-yo just because there's so many ways to do it. You could pull them up to you, down slam them first, then uppercut, and then lead into a different combo after that. But usually what I like to do is I like to pull them up, I like to swing, and then cluster, what I call the swing cancel in the video, and then uppercut, swing cancel again, and then down slam. However, there's a lot of ways to incorporate the instant simple swing, like with scroll wheel. You could just freestyle it however you want. I implore you just to go into the practice range, find the robots, and just harass the robots over and over with the yo-yo until you find the version that is most comfortable to you. Now, the next combos I want to go over are the miscellaneous combos. Spider-Man, interrupt me one more time. I'm going to slip it in that tight butt. All right, the first combo we could talk about is the flame stack. Now, to do this combo, you need to have your uppercut and your get over here, which is this, bound to the same key. So when you input them at the same time, it looks something like that. Now, obviously, that looks like I just wasted an uppercut and did a whole lot of bullshit. But to do it to the best of the ability, you gotta swing at their feet, and then input it. And then, boom, you do something like that. And then you get that double hit, and you just kill them extra fast. So as long as you're close enough to them, where your uppercut will hit, and your down slam will hit, you'll get a lot of damage really, really quickly. Now, a way you can utilize this in game is by spamming double jump right after to initiate a down slam and then insta kill. 250 HP heroes, that is. You can even get really creative with it and like go for like a down slam like this, boom boom, and then get a kill like that. There's a lot of things you can do with it. Now, probably my favorite combo to do is the down slam uppercut combo into a pull, into a simple swing cancel, into the fucking slam, into the wham bam shimmity damn. I don't even know what the fuck to call it, man. I just missed 10 swings in a row. Click off the video, mass. Just like that. So you use the combo that I taught you early on in the video. Down slam, uppercut, pull them, simple swing cancel, boom. Down slam. Yeah, you feel me? Editor Me, put that shit on screen, bro. I don't know if I can explain all this shit. Basically, you could put this with every single combo as long as you don't use your pull cooldown. So, boom, you can uppercut, pull them, cancel it, boom, 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 they're dead. You feel me? So, as long as you don't use your pull cooldown, cool. I can't even speak. Talking about Spider-Man for an hour straight got me all fucked up in the head. But, I mean, this combo isn't even that hard, and it's probably the best combo in the game for bursting down supports that are getting healed, etc., etc. As you can see, I can even do it on controller. So, boom.
Now I gotcha.
And I've only been playing controller for like a week. So if I can do it on controller, y'all can learn it. You feel me? On your main input. So the other simpler way to do it is just by using your get over here. So you can like re-engage like this. Boom, boom, boom. Cluster them. Get over here. And then lead into another combo. Or after you hit that second cluster, you can even go into a simple swing like this. Go into a combo like that. Basically, it's a worse version of the combo I showed you earlier with the pull. So boom, I re-engage. This. You know what I'm saying? Yes, bro, we know what you're saying. And that's pretty much everything I talked about in this guide, you know what I'm saying? I didn't tell y'all everything I know, because I need to still be able to shit on you. It's like, nah, I gave y'all all the information, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty much everything I know about Spider-Man, as far as I know. Maybe there's something engraved in my head that's just muscle memory at this point. But once you learn these steps, you can start stringing all the steps together however you want, and get a lot of value with Spider-Man, and just dominate lobbies, because according to Flat, Spider-Man is S tier right now. So, you know what I'm saying? You can start clapping cheeks with him. But yeah, I really hope this guide helped you guys. Subscribe, follow my Twitch, subscribe to my main channel. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch you guys. Have a good one. Peace.